Hedabohasha. Listen, brother, Offscript, there is a word from the Lord. Listen, God has given you the anointing of pettiness. Brother, you've been getting on JSU's neck since you got here. I never knew you was going to do a show about the Dion disciples. But beyond that, brother, listen, keep bringing the smoke. Keep bringing the pettiness. Listen, the people want to hear you. They're going to hear you. And remember, God's going to bless you. Be blessed, brother.
Breakdown. I love too easy topic, don't take offense when I touch down. I got it to a T, not a QB sneak, but if your D look weak, I'ma rush now. The trick of the trade, we're trying to celebrate. Everybody want it done tastefully. They can't tackle me, they knowing it's the truth, but they still wanna hear me say it tactfully.
H is for the heavy hits, how we handle his hypertension has to be clever. It's better if they just let him sit. Nah, this ain't a hobby. Hallelujahs hollow the halls. This is champions writing the hieroglyphs on the walls.
Everyone envisioning encrypted plays on the side. Know the end goal, the end zone, and enter in my eyes. Echoes from people, me host emos enchanted inside. Entanglements in the trenches, clear benches, enjoy the ride. Essentially, we eccentric, yet we also eclectic. Well respected, collected, and never look for no exit. No exceptions, it's expected. You took an L, so accept it. Can't water the squad down, every player electric.
That's shocking. I'm exercising every evident energy leading to victory. I call that energy winergy. When we play, it's like a symphony. Execution of an extra point to put me up for endorsement deals. I'm in the end zone now, my favorite place on the field. I see no equals, even odds fall when stacked against us. We crack them in the trenches, then we send them back to benches. Eternalize my endeavors, Canton enshrinement. Exit 107 on 77's where you'll find us.
Jay.
What is going on, everybody? Everybody out there, what is going on? It's your boy Scotty. We here on a Wednesday. Hey, you know this show Wednesday could be nothing without my good brother, Marie. You ain't got your Colorado shirt on?
Yeah. Nah, hey, I'm waiting on Dion to send me a pack.
Hey, listen, hold on. Listen, bro. Dion has sent me a whole gift. Dion has sent me a whole get well package, baby. He said, come on over to the Buffs.
Now hold on, Scotty. Now, let me get this straight. How in the hell you get a pack from Dion?
Oh, y'all didn't know me and Dion close. Me and Dion close. I got the finger. Listen, he done sent me a whole get well. Listen, he know where he. Listen, man.
Listen.
Yeah, man.
If you get one, I gotta get one because Scotty, you know, I was on the front line. I was on the front line for Coach Prime. I was gumping the Kool-Aid down. I was the #1 Kool-Aid drinker.
See, like in Drumline, see, you didn't read the last rule of the rule book. You know what I'm saying? You didn't read the last rule of the Bible. The Bible, I'm trying to tell you. Listen, man. Dion know I'm a fan. Okay, he trying to get me paid too. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Come over here, get this white money." You know what I'm saying? Leave them ninjas alone and come over and get some of this white money. You know what I'm saying? It's all green. At the end of the day, it's all green. Go Buffs! Skull! Go Buffs! Give me some of this white money. You know what I'm saying? Give me some of them white Colorado.
So you gonna be a Fort Worth.
What's up?
Week 1, you're gonna be a Fort Worth. Week 1, TCU.
TCU?
Yeah.
Nah, I'll be at the Orange Blossom Classic.
Okay.
Nah. But I might be there for the spring game though. I might be there for the go Buffs. I'll be there. I'll be there with my winter jacket on. I'll be with a North Face. Go Buffs, baby. Go Buffs. You know what I'm saying? Go Buffs. So, but no, shout out to Dion for sending me my little care package, man. I appreciate that, man. Real talk. That's love. That's all love. You know what I'm saying? That's all love. So, Mike, I know a lot of people. Do you still have the Bible? Did you throw the Bible out or you still got it?
I ain't got that Bible no more. We
Yeah,
got to read that Bible.
the Bible though.
We gotta read that Bible.
Oh, you see, you didn't read the last rule in the rule. You didn't read the last rule in the rule book. But Mike, listen, I know everybody is waiting to hear your opinions on how you feel about the Deion departure. I know people have talked about it ad nauseum, but they want to hear from you because you was championing it. You was drinking the Deion Kool-Aid. You dressed up for him like Halloween.
So,
but if we're being honest, though, you are kind of Deion-ish. I mean, you left Valley, went to Jackson, don't even love him no more. So,
hey, I'm not the only one leaving Valley. That's hey, I'm not the only one leaving Valley. So y'all will find out tomorrow what I'm talking about.
But we're ready. We're willing.
Okay.
It's your turn. It's your floor.
All right, guys. What's today? Wednesday.
Uh-huh.
I'll be quiet. I didn't really speak out about it till was it yesterday? It's like yesterday I spoke out about it. But at first, emotions. You know how people. I called Scotty Saturday tonight.
Well,
before I get to let me start out by this. To Scotty. Scotty, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Scotty, I am so sorry.
And what are you?
Y'all don't know how Scotty and me met. I used to call the show, calling him a hater every time. Man, Scotty, you hate. Stop hating on Deion. Stop hating on JSU. Bro, you a hater. You a hater. Just because Scotty wasn't drinking the Kool-Aid that everybody else was drinking.
Come on.
So, Scotty, I apologize.
That's how the Mormons died.
Coach Eddie Robinson Jr., I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Coach. You called it. And we didn't believe you. And we talked about you, Coach Robinson. I'm sorry, Coach Robinson. My bad. I apologize. I hope you have much success in the SWAC. I hope you have a good year next year. I wish nothing bad on you. Who else?
Wow.
Bomani Jones.
Not Bomani.
Bomani Jones. I still think some of the stuff you say is some bullshit. But I apologize, dog. Because what you said on CNN, that was the exact feelings of some people, bro. That's how majority of the people felt, bro. So I'ma apologize to you for the Twitter back and forth, because you made up for it on CNN. Am I missing anybody, Scotty?
I don't know you. I don't know you offended. I don't know people you done offended being on the Deion bandwagon. It's probably so many people you can't even keep count.
Hey, to anybody and everybody that hold on. I got one more.
Go ahead.
To my good dear friend, I ain't gonna say his name. So let's just say he's in the Power 5 athletic department. I talked to him like multiple times a week. He called it from the start. He said, man, Deion doing this for Deion. I called him a hater. I talked about him bad. Said, man, he always on some bullshit. He a hater, bro. So my good friend, let me apologize to you, bro, because you called it from the start, man. And anybody else that I called a hater for not agreeing with me on the Deion situation, I apologize. Oh,
man, we appreciate that, man.
Hey, I'm a man. I'm going to address my flaws.
Listen, bro.
I'm going to address my flaws. What's next?
Don't next us now. No, don't next us. We got.
You got questions? I'm open for Q&A now.
We ain't got no questions. You know what I'm saying? But
it's so much, Scotty. It's so much going on in my head.
No, I just want to be very clear. At the many times I told you stop reading that Bible. I told you to get out that Bible. I said you need to put that Deion Bible down. Whoa, Scotty, what the good book say, Scotty? What the good book say, Scotty? I said you need to put it down. I said you needed to put it down. You ain't want to listen. Now you over here talking about baby. I wake up motivated. I wake up motivated. I wake up.
Bless somebody, inspire somebody, encourage somebody, help somebody to the next level. I got time.
Hey, I got time today. I got time today. I got time today. Let me ask you this though, Mike. For all the people that are wondering how much Kool-Aid you were drinking, what did you think was going to happen? Like, what was in the fantasy world that y'all was living in? You know what I'm saying? And sitting so high and looking so low upon us. Because that's where y'all were. Boy, he had y'all up high, in the nosebleed section. Y'all was up there so high. But now y'all sitting so low. So I want to, what in your mind did you think this was all going to play out to? That's what I want to know.
I honestly thought Dion was going to stay maybe another year, maybe until Shador graduate. That's it. I didn't like. I hate this narrative. We did not expect Dion to stay 10 years. No, we never expected Dion to stay 10 years or something like that. Just to get his son a degree from Jackson State University.
Okay,
that was my realistic expectation.
Realistic was 4 years.
Yeah.
Graduates, they walk off in the sunset. Y'all didn't change the game in 4 years.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. I mean, that's it didn't happen like that, but it would have been a great movie though. Whoa,
Denzel gonna play Dion.
That'd have been a damn good movie. Damn good. You know what I'm saying? I would have been like, man, I'll watch that. I would have watched that. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, the movie that he's making now is even better because it got like a drama, a cliffhanger. Like, man, wow. You know what I'm saying? Just taking everybody's hearts out. You know what I'm saying? The villain one, how the villain? You know what I'm saying? You be like, oh, he was a double agent the whole time. Oh shit! Oh shit!
President.
He was a double agent the whole time. You ain't see it coming. Oh shit! That's what everybody in the movie like. That's what everybody in the movie like. What's a good comparison of a movie like you didn't see the ending, like the flip? I can't think of one right now, but yeah, it's just
Salt.
That's a good one. That's a good one with Angelina, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. So Dion Salt. You like, damn, he was working for the white man the whole time. Oh shit! Oh shit! Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, but yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Well, let's talk about this last home game. For Dion in the vet. 43-24. Did you watch the game? Did you get a chance to watch the game? Or you?
I watched the game. And Scotty, once again, you were right about Bubba. You were right the whole time.
Why you keep saying stuff like this new, Mike? Why you
give your props? Cause I'm talking to the Southern fan base. Scotty was right the entire time about Bubba.
I don't know why y'all be acting like I don't be. Listen, just because I'm not like Blue, where 98 of my picks is right, don't mean I can't evaluate talent. Okay, the only person. Okay, you're gonna say Quincy Casey. Okay. I'll take that one. Everybody gonna be like Quincy Casey, whatever. All right, Baby Carrots. Kinda, he had a bad game, but he did stay with the ship for Grambling. But I'm pretty good with evaluating talent. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
Oh, Sanderson Forum owe me some wings.
Man, listen.
Hey,
you up +5. I got you.
Okay.
It was 69. Now you only over 64. You know what I'm saying? You good. I'm keeping track of this bill. All right, let's see what that celebration bowl look like. All right, let's see what that celebration bowl. But I got you. I'm keeping track of the bill.
They always say,
yeah, you know what I'm saying. I got you. You know what I'm saying. You finally was good. They that net 30 was about to be due.
Hey, Scotty, we was sitting at 34 points for so long. I was like, damn, come on, y'all, score again. Score again.
Like, I am tired of owing wings. Like, God damn. I can't get it right. I'm over here. Oh, and yeah, I got you. But what was the surprising part of the about the game for you?
How different Southern is with Bubba at quarterback, and how Dooley looked like a fool all year for Star McCray. That was surprising to me. I'm like, man, this boy, he ignited the team himself.
Shout out to my boy Nugget. You see the merch. Your head coach said,
Nugget, what's good, Nugget?
Your
What's up with it?
head coach send it to me, Nugget. Listen, I only wear what I get. Okay, I only wear what I get now. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, but yeah, like Dooley looks like a fool for not playing Bubba all year.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
I mean, listen, man. David in the spaces on Twitter said, he said loyalty get you fired. Loyalty will get you fired. And he is playing on a thin line messing with Bubba McCray. I mean, with Bubba McCray. Lord have mercy.
Oh, Lord.
Boy, I'm over here blending names. But Sean McCray, he is playing on a very, very, very thin line, rocking with Bashawn McCray. And I'll tell you one thing. If he thinks he can go into next year pulling this same stunt again.
Oh no. After Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, after Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, Scotty, you talking about next season. Spring game. Bubba needs to be QB1.
Man, what he's done. Bubba's done. That was his 5th year.
Wow.
This year was his 5th year. So
Dooley has wasted his 5th year.
Dooley wasted his 5th year. He absolutely did. And the thing about it was, when I talked to Bubba very, very, very shortly in that HBCU, and all he asked for was, he said, I'm gonna compete. I'm gonna go and compete. You know what I'm saying? So, but you can't blame. I'll say this. I'm gonna keep it a whole buck with y'all. The rumor that has been swirled, and the people that have been telling me about Dooley is Dooley's a favorites guy. If he brought you in, that's the guy he's going to go with. That's what I've been getting text messages about Dooley since he went to Southern, and everybody's like, Scotty, he's not what you think he is. He's not what you think he is. He's not what you think he is. I haven't really watched Dooley like that, but as the season went on, I'm getting more and more text message. He plays favoritism. He's egocentric. I'm like, and it's all, listen, all that stuff comes out in the wash sooner or later, and you're seeing it come out on the field because he's sticking with the guy that can't get the job done. So I'm just like surprised, but you also got to put the ball in Bubba's corner as well, because I don't know what Dooley told him to keep him in the at Southern, but he should have took a chance on himself and probably went to a team where he probably could have started. Right. I would have loved to see him at Valley. I would have loved to see him at Alcorn, Bethune. You know what I'm saying? A&M. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have loved to see him Bubba at a lot of spots to get that last year and get and really put his. I mean, but think about it. He sat behind Ladarius Skelton for like 3 years.
That's crazy.
I mean, then he sat behind Bashawn. Then I feel for that kid. He's a true definition of determination and grit to stick it out and try to fight and not jump ship. And he wasn't rewarded. And I feel for the kid. He was not rewarded. And I definitely feel for the kid. But, he is a Southern grad, so he'll always be
I was just about to mention that he's getting a degree from Southern University. So
he'll always be part of Southern's legacy and things like that. Now, short list. What these coaches looking like? Dancy, TC Taylor, Celebrity, Kevin Sumlin. I'm hearing all type of names. Listen, all the black relevant coaches, Deion took to Colorado. All right, he done. If you thought you was getting a black relevant coach, all them Bamas done gone to Colorado. All right, I can't believe Ray Lewis and Ed Reed ain't on the staff out there. Just thinking everybody. And Jerry Mack has told us, I've heard from a friend of her friend, that Jerry Mack is not interested in coming back to HBCU football. I've heard that from a friend that Jerry Mack is not interested in coaching in HBCU football anymore. Okay. So who would you like, and what's your short list looking like?
Scotty, at this point, I have no idea. Oh, not those two guys on the screen. No disrespect to those guys.
Oh, this
One of them going to Colorado. So one of them guys going to Colorado. But I don't like getting on these broadcasts bashing people, you know.
yeah.
Dance and TC are good guys. I just don't, because the way I see it, Dion has taken the job at JSU to another level.
Yeah.
JSU is a national brand now. People know about JSU, and I feel like it is a wanted job now. In the HBCU community, Jackson State is a very wanted job. So I think that gives the AD, Ashley Robinson, leverage of, expanding the short list to basically go after guys who in the past wouldn't even answer his phone call.
I'll tell you this. I'll just say from what I've been hearing. Word on the street.
It's a lot of word on the street going on right now.
A lot of word on the street going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, that alumni rumor mill is real out in these HBCU streets, bro.
Hello.
It's real. What I've been hearing is that the way that Dion left, I'm not saying Dion is putting out this narrative. That's what I'm not saying. What I'm hearing is the way Dion had left and the kind of the strife that has been going on at Jackson is that a lot of celebrities are not wanting this job. Because they're like, if they're like, I'm about to say, I saw somebody say Jimmy Johnson, I'm about to say Jimmy. They're thinking like, if Dion jumped ship and he's Dion, what could I really do, or what would really change that I would do something better there? That's what I've been hearing. I've also been hearing that the people in the money situation want either Dancy to take over or keep it, or make it a Jackson State guy, a former Jackson State player. Now, I'll be honest. Who is the OD in that? Javarius or it's like a J? He coaching down in Mississippi.
He sure lives.
He is killing the game down there as a defensive coordinator in the Delta, in the Triangle. That is somebody. He's a Jackson State guy. He's a
Jackson State guy, legend.
Through and through.
Yes,
Leeds blue. Javancy. Thank you so much, Javancy.
Yeah, he was there when I was in grad school at Jackson State.
So Javancy's down there. I would not have any problem if they went and got Javancy and brought him up to Jackson and made him the guy, or at least made him a defensive coordinator.
I was just about to say the guy, Scotty.
I'm just saying. Listen, man, you guys need to stop living in this.
I think he'll do a better job recruiting than some of these older guys you mentioned, because he can relate to these young guys. He know what to tell them.
I'm just saying. That's all. I'm just saying, like, Javancy is a guy. If I was a Jackson State, if I could combine, do some Wonder Woman twins power activate, I would probably take TC as the head coach, Javancy as. I'm gonna make it a whole Jackson State.
Yeah, you bringing it home.
Because think about it, man. Like, after a nasty breakup like this, you need somebody who truly just loves Jackson State and is willing to build it from wherever it's at to wherever they want to go. And I think if you get some true blue guys in there, and I'm not a big fan of always getting alumni, but I think if you get,
I'm not always a fan of that either.
No, I'm not always a fan of that, but I think Javancy, the way he's killing it down at the high school level, you get TC in there, offensive guy. I think that's a great combination. I'm not trying to be funny with none of this. I really think that would be a great match. I think a lot of people are trying to go to the celebrity look.
No, I don't want a celebrity coach. No.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think if you go that celebrity route, it's another 2 years and he's gone. Another 3 years and he's gone. Like, you'll be right back in the same position 2 years later, 2 or 3 years later. So I just think you want some guys that's just going to build that thing the right way, because listen, there's another way to get notoriety than just getting the celebrity. How about you build a team that can go beat somebody, go play somebody? That's how you get notoriety. But go ahead, Mike. I'm sorry.
I just want a guy. I don't need a celebrity guy. I just want a guy that can recruit nationally, and can build a coaching staff around him that complements him. That's all I'm asking for, Scotty.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn who he is or where he come from. Long as he can recruit and build a coaching staff around him, I'm happy.
Yeah, he just won a 4A state title. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the dude is killing it. And I'll say this, and you can check me on this, or whoever's in Jack State, they can check me on this. We're gonna open the call lines up. We're not gonna break down the Celebration Bowl, guys. That's a whole nother week away. So next Wednesday we'll get into the Celebration Bowl and dive a little deeper. But let me get these call lines open. I'm gonna get my point across. I say this, man. Why not go get a guy, and before you bash me, right? Why not go get a guy who was recruiting off of that Comedy team, right? Because I talked to a guy that was on that Comedy staff, and he said, Scotty, Comedy built that staff with nothing but recruiters. I'm talking about guys that could go in your back door in your neighborhood and go get the baddest boys on the planet. He said we had the 4A Georgia State Player of the Year. We had the Detroit Player of the Year. Like, they just had a whole bunch of guys that could recruit and go in there and get some dogs, and that's how they built that team that they had. So for me, I'm like, listen, I'm reaching back out to some of them Comedy guys that are recruiters, and let's build this thing the right way and get it going back, in the right way. But
hey, Scott, bring up this comment. Recruit nationally at the HBCU level without a celeb or known coach is a little.
There is one other participant in the conference.
False narrative. That's so false.
Hold on. Let me,
all participants are muted.
Where's that at? Where's it at?
Who said it? Find it now.
Oh, here you go, my boy Manny.
Man, it's not. That's not.
It's not.
It's not at all. Because I'm on the phone with guys that work at P5 athletic departments, and they telling me like so and so be a good coach, so and so be a good coach. They know this person, know that person. They worked under this person, worked under that person. It's not that hard. It's about getting a guy who knows people. If you get a coach that been on a several coaching staff and knows guys, that's not that thing. Recruit nationally easy.
Listen, guys. You guys, okay. Midnight. Listen here, Midnight. This is the difference between what you can recruit nationally, which you're equating elite talent to national. That's not the same. Right. I can get a kid from Washington. He doesn't have to be the 5-star Travis Hunter.
Right.
But he's a 3-star or 4-star kid. That is still recruiting nationally. Like, let's not, like, you guys are, you think just because you're saying nationally, anybody can recruit nationally. It's elite at an elite national level. So what I'm talking about, are you going to get the 4-star out of Washington? You know what I'm saying? Are you going, because think about it. Listen, man, y'all need to stop this star stuff all the time. If you can evaluate talent, listen, man, Justin Jefferson was a 2-star athlete going to LSU.
Facts.
Okay. Travis Kelce was a 3-star athlete going, I think he went to Cincinnati or then he had to go somewhere else. But like, let's not play this game, guys. Like, if you can find it, if you can evaluate it, you can find it. Okay. Now, the thing with national with Deion is this. Coaches were sending stuff to Deion. Hey, I got a 4-star kid. I want him to go HBCU. I got a 5-star kid. I want him to go HBCU. When you get a regular coach, that shit ain't happening. Okay,
a regular coach got to go into homes.
You got to go in there and you got to go find those guys. You got to find the diamonds in the rough. You got to go find the 2- and 3-star players, right? 4-star, bounce back, transfer portal, and all that type of stuff.
Thanks. But
when you get a regular guy, ain't nobody just calling you up talking about, hey, I got a 3-star offensive lineman, 6'5", 330. You might want to come check out, coach. Ain't nobody doing that. Okay, not many. So that's the difference between a Deion and a regular guy. Deion, you're banging down Deion's door to get the kid. A regular coach, that is not happening. You got to have the connections in the network. You have to have the network.
That's it. The network. That's it, Scotty. The network.
Network coaching. Hey, Drake, coming to you. What's up, Drake?
Hey, what's up, man? I think whoever replaces Dion, obviously they're gonna have big shoes to fill. You know, because he's so larger than life, and he won so big. So if, let's say, they lose 3 games, Jackson State gonna think the world is falling.
I don't know why they've been losing for so long.
I mean,
hey, we're not gonna do that, Scotty.
I don't know why. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
They don't think the world is falling.
They've been losing longer than they've been winning.
Hey, man, Dion has set the standard, man.
Okay. All right.
Dion has set the standard.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, wow. But nah, you just want to see where, like, you don't never want to come behind him. It's almost like coming behind Jordan. And you almost want to be the person after that. So whoever they, get, because he's going to lose. I mean, you're going to be practicing on the field that he got. So you never, no matter what people think about him, he's going to be, his aura is so big, he's going to be around. You know what I'm saying? You can't escape it. You can't deface it. Every day when they go practice, you practice on the field that he brought.
And what,
so,
but I'm like, dude, like that. That's the job at hand. So what are we getting to? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm interested to see who they get and who takes that, because everybody don't want that pressure. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, okay, whenever Nick Saban retire, who's gonna come after Nick Saban when Nick Saban got 6 chips? Yeah, I get that. That's a good analogy. Coming behind Dion is just the hype behind it, and the winning too. So yeah, I get you. Yeah, it makes sense.
The winning. I mean,
it makes sense.
Like championship is a
standard. It ain't like you. Okay, yeah, you won, but he also didn't lose in the SWAC. So let's say next year they lose to FAM. You know what? Half of them gonna be like, well, we'll be all right. The other half gonna be like, we wouldn't have lost if Dion was here.
That's fair.
You gonna get half of that.
That's fair.
If all of a sudden Andrew Body comes in and throws for, let's say that defense all of a sudden who was barely giving up touchdowns and now is giving up 3 touchdowns. All of a sudden, we ain't would have had that if Prime was here.
Well,
that is gonna be some heavy pressure.
All right.
So it's gonna take a coach who is secure in his own being to not try to be Dion, but do things his way. But he also got to win.
That's fair. I like that, Dre. Appreciate the call. Listen, man, I'll tell you straight up. I can't wait till Alabama start losing.
The standard is the standard. Ain't that what Mike Tomlin say? The standard is the standard now, Scott.
The standard has been reset.
Swag championship is the standard. That's why we got to get a guy in there. They're going to take us back to the promised land.
The standard is reset. It's at the ground. Now it's at grass. Listen,
I got faith in Ashley Robinson to making a good hire. I got faith in him. He has a good track record. He has a great track record of hiring coaches.
He does.
Hey, I got my confidence in that guy. And I'm gonna say this, Ashley, if you catch wind of this, and Scott, you might need to clip this. But Ashley, if you tune in, if somebody see the link to this, it's your time to shine, Ashley. It's your time to shine. It's time to show these people that you weren't just the 80 that was there at the place where Dion was coaching at. It's time. Ashley Robinson, let your nuts hang right now, bro. Your time to shine, bro. And we got full faith in you, bro, because you got a good track record of hiring coaches, bro. So let's keep this train rolling, bro. We behind you, bro. And we got faith that you're going to make the right decision for the university.
All I'm going to say is this. As soon as y'all lose,
baby, who is swag? Who is swag? Baby, I got that motivation.
Is packed, baby. It's time for the remix.
Baby. Rocky, coming to you. Hey, hold on real quick, Rock.
Hey, Mike.
Hold on real quick, Rock. I want to say something to somebody on this comments. Once y'all make y'all coach selection, we'll come back to that bet. We'll come back to this bet. Once you make your coach selection, we'll come back to that bet.
Hey, I might have to get in on that bet, Scott. I might have to get a bet in with you for a winning record. Oh yeah, okay.
Hey, Mike, I can't wait to hear T.C. Taylor say, "Give me my theme music." But nah, man. Hey, I don't. So in HBCU realm, I think Dion was the ultimate cheat code recruit. You understand what I'm saying? Because Dion had a network of people in place that knew who he was, that could reach out to him and tell him about players, right? I don't know. In Texas, right, and that's what I can speak about recruiting HBCUs, right? There are a lot of high schools in Texas where the coach won't even come out the office for HBCU. I'm just being straight up.
Yeah, you being real.
Stay in his office and say, "Hey, the recruiting pack is out there on the desk. Pick up one. Nice to see you, coach," and go back in his office.
You right. Go to Allen. Allen too.
That's how guys like Cam Ward, who was at Incarnate Word, who lived an hour away from PV, don't ever get a look at PV. Because those white coaches don't give no props to HBCU football and HBCU, HBCU recruit. They're not going to tell you about a player. They're not going to send you a player, anything like that. So Dion was and I don't know if that's the same way all over the nation about HBCUs. Like most of the kids from Texas, they go to HBCUs. They from big cities. They from Houston. They from Dallas, where they normally got a black coach or something like that. Black high school coach or something like that. It's not a lot of coaches, not a lot of kids that go to HBCUs from Texas that are from schools with a white coach. I'm just being honest. I don't know if the coach is racist, or I don't know if they don't look very highly of HBCUs. But Dion had the ultimate cheat code, like because when Dion called or Dion, they gonna pick up the phone. They gonna, you know what I mean? And not only you had players wanting to be part of what was going on, man. I think you're right. You're right, Scotty. Both of y'all, when y'all talking about if they get great recruiters in this right now,
absolutely,
they can really capitalize on the momentum that Jackson State has.
Absolutely.
Fuck X&Os right now. If they just get great recruiters, they can still stockpile talent. Because I'll say this all the time. Football is the worst scouted sport on every level, whether it be college, high school, or football or pros. It's the worst scouted sport. There are hundreds of players at every level that get overlooked. They can actually play and make a contribution to different programs. And you got to be able to get out there and find those players. And so I think there's still a lot of opportunity for Jackson State to be relevant, but you got to get the right guy in there. You got to get the right coach. And let me ask Mike a question right quick, Mike. Do you think it's important that y'all get a competent coach, or is it better if y'all can get somebody that the community of Jackson State can rally around?
Woo, that's a good question. I think it has to be a little bit of both, because you get somebody that the community rally around and he losing, the community gonna be ready to get rid of his ass. Like real talk.
But Mike, but y'all gotta. So this is what I say: if y'all bring somebody in there that's the anti-Dion, right? Y'all gonna have a fan base split right down the middle.
But what if he win, coach?
Who also go embrace what Dion did, and also be willing to accept the new, create a new momentum. You know what I mean? Because if you have somebody that go completely against Dion and then they start losing,
oh man, Travis, it's gonna be a debacle in Jackson, Mississippi.
We're not playing no more rap music. No, you're not gonna be able to wear all those. He's just the opposite of Dion, and then he goes in there and you don't have the access. Oh, we don't do YouTube and we don't do Instagram no more. We can shut all that stuff. You know what I mean? Because I think all those things are very important, because the fan base is used to having access that they didn't have before. them people still want that access. And if you go in and you have a coach that cuts off that access,
oh yeah, I see what you're saying, Coach. They're gonna be a mess, a headache.
Hey, it's hard to go cold turkey on Bama. Hey, appreciate the call, Rock. Yeah, it's hard to listen. People are so used to grab, all that energy, all that access. Mm-hmm. It's hard to go back cold turkey to where you don't know what's going on with your program. And actually, more HBCU probably should be on that bandwagon anyway. Mama Harris, coming to you.
Mama Harry coming to me.
Go ahead. You live, Mama Harris.
Hey, son, I am so proud of you. I just had to call in tonight.
Thank you.
Can you hear my background? Let me turn the TV down, David, because I got you on TV too. We both, my husband, watching you. I just had to call in with your new Colorado stuff and congratulate you.
Thank you, Mama Harris. I appreciate you.
Yes, indeed. Tell Mike Reed he'll get some eventually. But I tell them to hang in there. They're going to find somebody. But, I told you a long time ago, if I was Dion, I would have been got my kids and all, but because you can't do nothing for us. But I'm proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing. I just had to call in and say hello, and y'all keep it moving. All right. And I'll talk to y'all later on.
All right. Thank you, Mama Harris. Appreciate it.
Mama Harris.
Oh, man. Yeah. Shout out to Mama Harris. All right. So, listen. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. Because once again, when he brought in Brett Bartolone, and I said, Dion said, I'm all for the culture. I'm about my people. Y'all didn't. Now I feel like I'm about to preach to y'all. Y'all didn't see it when it was in front of your face. When I was the one saying, you got you couldn't find no black offensive coordinator. You couldn't find no young black offensive coordinator. Everybody like, Scotty, no, he just want the best. He just want the best person possible. Scotty just want I said, but you couldn't find no. He said he's doing it for our people, but you couldn't find nobody black to be an offensive coordinator. Nobody had a problem. When he was doing it for Jackson, nobody had a problem. Same thing with the Shedeur shit. When he came in the spring season and said Shedeur is the starting quarterback, I said, damn, ain't nobody gonna say nothing about that. Now he done that shit in Colorado. Them white papers like, damn, the quarterback ain't gonna earn a spot. He just get the spot off the rip. See, it's when you can control the narrative and when you can control the masses and when you got a whole bunch of sheeps following the shepherd, everybody's cool with it. But if you ain't got nobody like me challenging stuff, you're like, bro, ain't nobody saying this. Nah, Bama just over there drinking Kool-Aid, reading the Bible.
Hey, Scott, I was drinking it. You see, it's almost gone now.
Okay, I just wanted to be 0002 coming to you. Hey, calling you live.
Hey, what's up, Scotty, bro? This Terry from Memphis.
What's up, man?
So, this question for both of y'all. Now that Deion's gone, do you think that Jackson State should get back into the Classic? The Southern Heritage Classic.
They already put UAPB in the Classic.
Yeah, no. It's still a bad deal, whether Deion there or not. It's still a bad deal.
Okay.
It's just a bad business deal. The administration before Ashley really wanted to get out of the Classic, but they didn't want the flack from the fans or why we ain't going to Memphis no more and why we ain't going to Memphis no more. But they wanted to get out of it because they knew it was a terrible deal. So it's still a bad deal. I'm glad we out of it. We can replace that with another home game.
Man, y'all gonna need them because y'all Bama's on the road.
Hey, hold on, Scotty.
Y'all Bama's on the road, man. They done put y'all Bama's on the road. Hey, but appreciate the call. Let me see. Oscar Travis on the handy today. He might stay. That Bama ain't staying. He ain't staying. Why do you guys keep drinking this Kool-Aid? It's tainted.
That ain't real sugar. That Kool-Aid
tainted.
That's some Splendor.
See what you saw. Listen. See. Let me school y'all. Right. All Deion did was put his face on the package, but he had a white person making it in the back. Okay, so it sounds like it's a black made thing. Oh, Deion's face, like Ain't Your Mama, right? They got the whole granny on it to think that black people made it, but all underneath of it is white people behind. Carol's daughter. Carol's daughter. He ain't black. Carol's daughter is not black. She white. Okay? That's what Deion is doing. He put his face on the product, but it was white people behind the scenes the whole time. But y'all Bamas didn't see it.
I was drinking it. Gulping it down.
Y'all Bamas didn't see it. Like, oh, it's not as sweet as I like it, but I mean, it's edible. Come on, man. Y'all Bamas be killing me, man. Y'all Bamas be killing me. 4512 coming to you. 4512 coming to you. Hey, calling you live.
Scotty, what's good? Mike Reed, what's good? Family, this is Diallo in Ohio. What's the word?
What's up, man?
What's going on?
And just to throw Carol's daughters all the way under the bus, they was trying to sell that stuff, man. As it was natural, it had mineral oil in it. That stuff was horrible, man. That's what I hope in the long run. But let's get back to the topic at hand, man. The caller before last, so it might have been two callers, was talking about who do you pick? Do you have a person that is anti-Deion or a person that kind of leans in to Deion style of coaching? You got to keep that internet access because, you know what I'm saying, you was having people all up here in Ohio and back home in Chicago, where I'm from, they was having JSU watch parties because they're able to see what the team is doing during the week with the pregame show, what Deion's son was doing, and just giving them that access, getting people hyped up to be ready to watch those games on Saturday. And that's why I keep saying T.C. Taylor, I think, is going to be a valuable option because he kind of kills two birds with one stone. The old guard at JSU really likes TC. A lot of them, I heard them tell me out of their own mouth, they would have rather them go with TC in the first place. They love TC. And plus, TC is from the Deion regime as well, so he knows how to maybe lean into the social media into granting that access and all those type of things. So I think he will be a valuable asset for right now. And then hopefully, if they continue to have, success, then you keep him long term. If not, then maybe you go get a big name like a Ray Lewis or Ed Reed if they're available. Now, to one last thing, because I know the lines is probably packed. Scotty, you absolutely correct. As much as we all love Deion, we got to call a spade a spade. I keep telling y'all, man, I love Deion, but he's just one of those brothers, man. He always thinks white ice is colder than black ice. Prime example, like Scotty said, the Brett Bartolone. The new example is the two cats he just got from up here in Ohio, from Kent State, Sean Lewis. And he's also bringing the offensive line coach from Kent State with Sean Lewis, who's also a Caucasian male. So Deion, like you say, will be the face on the package, but the package is shipped, distributed, and manufactured by white folks. You know what I'm saying? So, and again, that's just being honest and calling a spade a spade. My dude was like, man, his son ain't going to have to compete for the job. I said, well, if y'all remember, the same thing happened when the spring, when they was losing. He's like, all my guys go be here. Shador go be the quarterback and this, that, the third. So Shador didn't have to compete then. So it's just funny how people have selective memory and they only want to remember things that they deem as necessary. But great show, man. And I can't wait to see how this Celebration Bowl plays out. I can't wait till you do a show on that because I got some things I want to run by you as well when that time comes.
Hey, appreciate the call, my boy. Listen, man, I don't understand it, man. People just love to have like selective amnesia. Oh my God, I don't remember that. Like, you don't remember that? You don't remember that? Okay. Listen, and I'm not even saying that Shador wasn't the best quarterback. It's just certain things you don't say. That's what I'm saying. Like, Deion knows Shador, but you don't say that to the like. That's just stuff you just don't say. But Deion, just being Deion, he gonna do it. Now let me say one comment before I get back to these callers. Right, John Hernando. Now, Hernando.
Oh my God.
How? Listen. If you're commenting on the show that you saying is poison, wouldn't you be a part of the poison? Like, y'all Bamas don't be thinking. Give back your associate's degree or whoever gave it to you. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, this show and everybody on it is poison. Well, you're watching it and commenting. What are we doing? What are we doing? It's like saying you guys are sinners and you in the same strip club everybody else in. Like, bro, you looking at the same booty shake that we looking at, but you guys are going to hell. Like, bro, you're in the same strip club, bro. You're in the same. I just saw you throwing ones. Stop it. Stop it. 99.93 coming to you. 99.93 coming to you.
What's going on, King Scotty?
What's goody?
Man, first and foremost, you know it is Dr. Lindsay. As much as I'm a JSU fan and I love Coach Prime and everything, I'm a respect you and let you know that you called it, man. When we had that talk before he made that announcement a few days before, you said the right situation presented itself, that he's out of there. And I was debating that maybe he might stay another year or so, whatever, just on something. I heard why he left. Now, I'm not going to debate all that, but you called it. And he left. And so I just want to that's the first thing I want to say to you is you called it, bro.
Thank you,
If
sir.
nobody else don't want to admit it, you called it.
I appreciate that. Just call me.
Okay.
Just call
And
me
the reason why,
Nicodamus.
go ahead.
Just call me
You there?
Nicodamus. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, the reason why I called in is about the next JSU coach. You're right, man. He has to have some gonads. He has to come in with confidence because he is not going to last at JSU. They want this JSU train to keep rolling. And I heard y'all talking about different coaches. TC Taylor, he's part of the brand or whatever, and potentially can be that coach that keep this thing going along with some help far as his coaching staff. But whoever come in, they got to have major confidence. They can't come in there sideways, half-stepping. And you're right, a lot of the brand of what they've been doing, they just got to come in there strong. So just tell me your thoughts on that.
No, I agree. Listen, when you come into it, when you follow a person like Dion, you gotta come in with your own flair, your own style, your own. Don't come in trying to be like Dion because you're not. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta make it your own. I do think that you should keep some stuff that they had in place with the social media and things like that. I don't know if Neely will be so excited to cover you because you ain't Dion, you know what I'm saying? But it to each his own. But I think if you can still keep the Illuminati's and the all the young ladies who do the media programs and things like that, I think you can at least keep your social media presence strong.
Look at Scotty, no Filminati. That's my guy. Shout out to Filminati.
Absolutely. But far as your perspective from the coach, what do you think? How strong does he have to be when he come in there?
Listen, the one thing that players can always detect is realness. Don't be something you're not. Just be who you are. That's all. Listen, at the end of the day, wins are always suffice your message, right? If you preach a message and it doesn't equal to wins, you're going to lose a team. If you preach a message that equals to wins, the team will follow you. It's just that simple. Football is not real like rocket science or nothing like that. Like Dancy. People follow Dancy is because they saw the success in what he did. Even though it didn't equal up on the field, they were competitive. They beat teams that people didn't think they were going to beat. They were well coached. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why people have so much respect for Dancy. It's not a situation to where you like a Doc Gamble or a Don Treadwell where they just look like hot garbage, or even Hugh Jackson, where you're like, you Bamas look like hot garbage. You know what I'm saying? Even with all the talent. So you don't have to be something you're not. You just got to be who you are, preach and coach a real message. And if it equates to wins, great. If it doesn't, you might get your ass about there early.
It might. Okay.
Absolutely. As the athletic director, if you was the athletic director of JSU, I know y'all made some comments of different coaches. If you had to say so, anybody that you can think of, who you think would be the best coach?
I'm gonna let Mike take it, then I'm gonna go after Mike.
Right now, I don't know. I ain't got no answer for you right now.
If I'm being honest, I would sit down Dancy, TC, and Javancy, and I would say, listen, guys, I want you three to be the triangle to build Jackson State. I would want Dancy to be the head coach. I would want TC Taylor to be the offensive coordinator, and I would want Javancy to be the defensive coordinator. And I would literally call it the True Brute team. I would build it off of just Jackson State homers, Jackson State legends coming, or not really. Well, Javancy's a legend, TC's a legend. I don't know if Dancy's a legend. I don't know, but I would just say that's how I would.
Dancy is a legend for the city of Jackson, for sure. Yeah.
Yes,
he coached high school in Jackson, all that. So
that's how I would build it. I'm not even gonna hold you. That's how I would build it out. I think Dancy is a great leader of men. I think TC's a great offensive coordinator. He showed it at North Carolina Central. And we all know what Dancy is on defense. We know Javanci's a defensive coordinator that just won a state championship down there. That's how I would build it, because this is why I'm doing it that way. I don't want one guy to hold all the pressure. That's what I don't want. I don't want it all to be on Dancy. I want that load to be shared between them three, and they be the pinnacle of the spear. You get what I'm saying? So it will be like a three-legged stool that they're all holding up together. It's not just Dancy and by itself, because you need a team to replace Deion. You don't need one individual. So that's how I would do it. That's just me.
And you just gave the new motto, True Blue.
True Blue.
True
Blue.
Is there anybody else that you will bring in with that triangle that's not at the school right now that can help that thing grow as farther than Deion took you?
See the difference. See where you're trying to take me. Jackson State don't got the budget for that, right? Like if I get defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator, the rest of those guys are position coaches. Like position coaches are going to be, you know, those are like my homeboy. I'm cool with this guy. I'm cool with that guy. So you're not going to get a big name position coach. That ain't going to happen. What I would do is I would bring in Kamaji as an analyst or as a consultant, and I would say, who can recruit? Because that's the key. Who can recruit? Bump all that other stuff. Bump all that. We'll leave all the media to the media people. Who can recruit? I would bring in Kamaji. I would sit his ass down. I'm like, give me your list of your best recruiters that we can bring on to Jackson State to replace this squad that we're about to lose, and let's get it popping. That's how I would do it, man. And we will come because what Rocky said is so true. You have so much buzz and your name is buzzing. Even Deion's not there. People know who you are. So at least when I go to a school, they know what that block is now. Oh, Jackson, that's the one Deion coached that, right? At least they know. You know what I'm saying? And that's half the battle right there. That's half the battle. So,
and Scotty, that's why I say I don't know, because
appreciate the call, Doc.
I want a guy that can recruit. You got to have a guy that can recruit.
Got to.
If you don't have a guy that can recruit, then your season, we're gonna be like everybody else in the sweat.
Yeah, you got to get some recruiters, man, and that's how I would build it. I know people might not like that, people might like it, but if I'm going with a regular guy, I'm literally going to have a conversation, and if I'm going to have a conversation with all of them and say, hey, this is how I'm trying to build this thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to put it all on one guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to build it. Now, if Dancy says no and he ends up going with Deion to Colorado or whatever, listen, go get your money. All right, ain't gonna be mad at you. Go get your $200,000-$300,000 without the headache. Cool. Ain't no hard feelings with that. But I would tell you one thing: Javancey and TC Taylor would be they'll be on my call lines for offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, and trying to find a head man for that. Or unless you bring a celebrity guy who brings his own thing. Now I will say that somebody said Chris Carter. He's coaching in high school at St. Thomas Aquinas in Florida.
I'm gonna break some, Scotty. I've been hearing Ashley want Ed Reed. That's what I've been hearing.
Ashley want Ed Reed.
That's what I've been hearing. I'm gonna go and say it. I've been trying to keep it on the wrap. I heard Ashley want Ed Reed.
Okay.
Multiple sources.
I would listen if you could get Ed Reed, albeit to you, but I think if you could get Chris Carter, I think he'll be there for the long haul. I really strongly believe if you could get Chris Carter, he could be there for the long haul of 4 to 5 years. I think if you get an Ed Reed, you're going to be in the same boat.
Yeah, because guys using it as a stepping stone.
And he's going to try to get to Miami or try to get to a Florida. You just never know. You just never know. But if Ed Reed decides to come, listen, I'll be right back up.
Hey.
Hey, I love me some Ed Reed now. No homo. I love me some Ed Reed. No homo. 3475 coming to you. Hey, calling you live.
Hey, Scott, how you doing?
What's up? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Ricardo from Atlanta.
Talk to me.
You know, looking at the coaches right now, I've always kind of like been a TC Taylor fan. I know you can only go back about 10 years, but if you look back on Jackson State history, as long as they stayed within the JSU tree, they were always winners. Now we've been bad for the last maybe 8-10 years because we left alone the JSU tree and wouldn't get
these coaches who are from Mississippi State or some other place. T.C. Taylor, State. He believes in Jackson State. Dancy, he's from Jackson State. Played linebacker there. The guy from Louisville, another good guy.
Hey, turn your background down for me.
Okay. How about now?
Yeah, that works. So you said T.C. Taylor, Dancy. What else?
The three guys you already named. I mean, all those guys have history with Jackson State. That's where Jackson State strength lies. And you got to get somebody who can go out and get a quarterback automatically, because I don't think we got one for next year.
Oh, you don't. You absolutely don't. Great assessment, sir, because you don't. All right. He is going to Colorado. Shout out, go Buffs. But yeah, so you don't. But the reason I like Javancy, right, is because he's looking at these high school kids, right? He's in the Delta going against these high school kids. So he might see a kid that's not getting recruited that he's like, hey, man, I think we can bring him up to Jackson and get a kid from the portal and mold this kid and he be our future. You know what I'm saying? So I think, you know, I think there's I don't know why I like Javancy I like Javancy on the staff some way, somehow. That's just my personal opinion. I think.
Well, that's cool. I mean, one of the things that they did before is that they had a recruiting base up there in that Louisville, Noxubee County, that east side of Mississippi area. That was a stronghold. So if you can get back up in that area again, I mean, you got to get somebody. I mean, you don't have to go nationally to get every player, but you got to have some kind of, what do you call it?
Foothold.
Rapport with the coaches.
Yeah, footprint. You got to have a footprint. And for what Javancy's talked about is that triangle is serious. Like most of the top players in Mississippi come out the triangle. So I don't know what that means, but that's what they say. But hey, sir, thank you so much for the call. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Hey, Mike, what's the triangle that Beast Bama's be talking about?
Oh, I can't describe it, but it's just like the little area that they in. It's like the little area that they in. They play some serious football. Louisville, Starkville, West Point. Scotty, they play some serious football around that area, man. When I say serious football, like that little area, I always compete for state titles.
The Golden Triangle, that's what it's called.
But they always competing for state titles in that area, bro. There's some serious football going on over there.
Okay. We'll see. We shall see. 7301 coming to you. Hey, caller, you live.
Wow, what's up, baby? What's up with it, Scotty?
What's goody? Talk to me.
Salute to your mic, big boy. What's up with you, boy?
What's going on, bro? How you doing?
Pretty good, man. Checking out this show, bro. Y'all doing a hell of a job, bro.
Thank you, sir.
But real quick, man, bro, it's gonna be hard, man. Like people don't understand the depths of how this has erupted, bro. The program is gonna be hard to bounce back because the thing is, but that transfer portal, people thinking players just in and just sitting back, just waiting to get picked, get their number called up. No, but them kids looking for a bag. You got kids, starters leaving teams to get in the portal just to get a bag from another school. So if you ain't got a bag to offer me to come to your school, I'm sitting in the portal waiting on who got the best offer. A kid that's a 4-star, I'm sitting, Jackson State or Southern call me. What you got for me to come now?
Wow.
Oh, we just got a scholarship. We got this. Well, I got a FCS school that's got 5,000, 20,000 on the table. I'm going over there. I'm a 4-star kid. And then the thing is, the high school is hurting the high school kids that's coming out, because why, as a coach, why would I bring in a high school recruit, and I can go in the portal and offer this kid something that played and got stats on paper, and I could bring him into my program. And that's how Deion just changed this game. He changed the game. People don't understand how bad he changed. Not bad in a bad way, but bad in a good way, because now you got to have something to give these kids. You got to offer me something to get this 4-star or this 5-star or this 3-star. And you need a coach, Jackson, that can do that. Or you're going to be building from the high school ranks. And that's going to take time. That's going to take patience. And the people in Jackson want to win now. They need that energy. They got a high energy. They want to keep that momentum going. And you got to have a coach that hey, I need to go get these players out this portal, because I can't recruit and We in with high school players. It's gonna take me 2 or 3 years to build, and I gotta have something in my back pocket to offer these kids that's in this portal.
I'll say
Now, you
this.
got kids.
I'll say
Go
this.
ahead.
I got to disagree with you on a little bit of it, because at the end of the day, there are going to be kids in the portal that don't have a place to go, and they'll be happy just to take a scholarship. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I think a lot of schools are looking at those Power 5 drop downs, but you should also be looking at those D2 kids that have jumped in the portal and that want to come up, because they just want the opportunity to play D1 football, just to say D1, and they might have some production or some value to your team. I think that like the kid from Bowie State, you know what I'm saying, Jordan Carter, you know what I'm saying, like you get some of those kids that just want to come up to that next level and prove that they can play. And at the end of the day, I think at this point in time, I think somebody said like 5,000 kids or 7,000 kids in the portal, something crazy like that. All these Bamas know they can't be getting the bag, okay? All these Bamas know they can't be getting the bag, so some of these Bamas just going to be getting scholarships. So take it and leave it.
That's facts. I'm with you on that. But yeah, man, it's a great topic, man. I mean, I just hope Jackson make the right move, man. Celebrity wise, but it's tough, man, to go back to the celebrity route. You know, it's tough. But even if you go to a regular guy, you know, it's just gonna take some time, man. Because like I say, Dion really changed the landscape of that. Because he was getting them kids 4 stars, 5 stars, and he just getting them off his name. He just might be offering them a little NIL deal. You know, what we as HBCUs have to offer is not much to get these kids. And you land a 4-star, then the thing is, a 4-star, and I'm gonna land my plane. A 4-star that was a 4-star in 2019 isn't the same 4-star kid in the kid that's in 2022. Because a 4-star in 2019 may have played 30 snaps, 50 snaps. The kid in 2022, he may have played the whole 8 games. Like, how are we comparing it? Are you really getting a 4-star caliber player from 2019 versus the one that you can get from 2022 in the portal? So we kind of get excited, and I'm guilty of it too. I see a kid, he a 4-star, but I gotta look at the tape. Did he play more than 50 snaps? Did he play more than 300 snaps? Is he really a 4-star? It was back in 18, he was a 4-star. Could we just, just all that? It's just a whole thing that he has exposed to have coaches to kind of be zeroed in on evaluating players. But man, I'm gonna land my plane. Y'all take it easy, bro. Good show. Enjoy it.
Appreciate it, my guy. Let's see where I'm going. Let's see where we're going. 70-34 coming to you. 70-34. Hey, calling you live.
Back to life, back to reality. That's what JSU gonna be playing all next year, bro. Back to reality. Look here, gentlemen. What's up, boy?
What's goody?
I called you a couple of weeks ago. I was at my niece's wedding. I couldn't really talk to you, but I can talk to you now, Doc. So here's the deal. Me and my old lady drove up for the game last week because, as you mentioned, it was going to be Deion's last game, so I didn't want to miss that. So we drove up. I didn't drive up for the Stamps Burger, which I wanted to get because it was close, so I didn't get a chance to get it. I didn't drive up to see the J5s march in. I didn't even drive up to see the game or the J6 rep dance. You know why I drove up, Scotty?
Why'd you drive?
Because I wanted to see 60,000 pom-poms, baby, doing what they do. And I did, baby. I had a good time, man. I really had a good time. And, hey, JSU, I wish you nothing but love. But I think you're right. They need to go with the triad that you said. They need to just get back to basics and go true blue. And that's the only thing they're going to make this thing right. Because you can hire a celebrity coach, but at the end of the day, in 3 years, you're going to be back in the same boat.
Back in the same boat. In now. Absolutely. Back in the same boat. Hey, appreciate the call, my guy. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm going to start. Back to life. Back to reality. How do you want it?
That Fresh Prince episode he was playing.
That was funny. I like that, Jay. Reese, coming to you. My bad, Reese. You good?
No, you good. Hey, I got 2 quick questions and I'm gonna jump out. I think you had highlighted my message, but you didn't speak on it. So do you think Jackson State still got that moving up the FBS energy? And what would Jackson State look like if Bashawn McCray was on their team as QB1? And I'm jump off.
All right, appreciate it. They'll be losing, like Southern should have been losing. Yeah, Mike, y'all still got that FBS energy? Y'all still?
Oh, we got to find a coach first.
That's not what the question was. Do you still have FBS energy? You still going Big 12?
That's for later on down the road. We got some other things going on right now. We got to find a football coach, Scotty.
No Conference USA?
Scotty, we got to find a football coach first.
Oh, okay.
Then we'll address some other issues once we get that football coach.
So let me so hypothetical, just hypothetically, you know what I'm saying? If it was TC Taylor, y'all still going FBS?
If TC Taylor win at a high level, yes.
Okay, I like that. That's what is that on Family Feud? Good answer. Good answer. Good. If he wins a high game,
if he wins at a high level, yes.
Number one answer. That's good. I like that. That's a good answer. 93-15 coming to you.
That's Kid Black.
Daddy, what's up, Mike? What's up, man?
What's up, Black?
Look, Scotty, let me ask you this question, man, because when you talk about winning and being there 3 to 4 years, what would be the problem with it, though? When it comes to being there 3 to 4 years and being
hello.
What it does is, Scotty, that just lets us know that we have a level of success, and like we the new standard or something like that.
Nah, y'all Bama's just a new side chick. That's all y'all. I mean, if we're being honest, you Bama's just a new side chick. It's like a girl.
So this is what I'm gonna say, Scotty.
Go ahead.
Come on, I'm listening. My bad.
No, I'm just gonna say that you're like a girl with a sugar daddy. Like one sugar daddy leave, I just go find me another sugar daddy. Like I mean, that's really what you in. That's how I look at it. But teachers on. Go ahead.
Scotty, this is what I'm gonna say. Whatever coach we hire, as long as he don't get in front of SWAC media there on Mondays and say that bullshit that Cornell Manor said that I'm be getting paid to win SWAC games, I'm gonna be all right. Now, if he gets to saying that, man, he needs to be fine. As long as he don't say what Cornell Manor said, I'm fine. Because it's a mindset. If you think bigger than where you at, you can grow bigger.
Ooh,
and I think that's
like
kind of what some of the SWAC coaches lack. It's the mindset to be better.
I like that.
I ain't got no problem with Deion. I didn't agree with him how he handled the kids toward the end of the game. But man, coaches got to think bigger than what they at.
I like that.
If you live in an apartment, you should have a mindset to get a home eventually one day. So I think it's always in a mindset, Scotty. So as long as he don't do what Cornell Manor did, sorry, Alabama A&M fans, but we'll be all right.
Let me ask you this, though. Let me ask you this, right? Because I think you guys are stuck on the only way to get publicity because you guys are not used to playing football, right? Like a lot of SWAC schools they don't understand football. Like you guys understand pageantry, band, cookouts, music, but you don't understand the football. If you bring in that triad that I said with Dancy and TC and Javancy, and you go schedule somebody, Southeast Louisiana Tech, you know what I'm saying, SEMO, Mercer, and you go beat one of those guys, you get the football credibility that you're looking for. You won't get the hype train. You won't get the hype train that comes behind Jackson. You'll actually get the football credibility, and that is what the SWAC is lacking. You guys' football credit is bad, like 530. You couldn't get a used car, okay? It's bad. So you guys have to.
You gotta clip that one for Instagram. Oh, that's real.
I'm serious though. It's bad. You guys gotta rebuild the football credit to be like, okay, they're a real program. They're playing real games and they're beating real people. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Scotty, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get out the phone. Deion done got us out of debt. We can't put ourselves big in debt. Our credit look pretty good right now. So I don't give a damn who we have as long as our credit don't go big bad. And that's all I got, Scott.
Hey, your co-signer gone. Okay, your co-signer
I'm gone, man.
He done took his name off these. Hey, listen, don't call me. Do not call me. I ain't co-signing for none of these Bama stuff. Hey, listen, take my name off that light. Take my name off the light bill, okay? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Let me see. 9651 coming to you. 9651. Hey, caller, you live.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I don't know if y'all are familiar with this coach, but I'm sure y'all familiar with the person he hangs out with. Destroying. Are y'all familiar with Coach Allen, who hangs out with Destroying?
You talking about the one that the DB coach that he be rolling with all the time?
Yeah, I think that would probably. I know he's coaching the high school right now. I'm not saying he would be a good candidate for a head coach, but if they could get a head coach and call him, I think that would be a good look because he knows Travis Hunter, and he actually has a national 7v7 AAU team, and I think he can bring a lot of 4 and 5 star recruits in.
All right, okay, hold on. I won't say it's a bad idea. All right, I won't say that because at first I was like, what? But I kind of see where you're going with it. He does have a little name. He does have a name. He does have some buzz. He does coach. As a head coach, though, I don't know as a head coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you do bring him in, Destroying is coming with him because he'll come back. That's actually not a bad play. I got to give you credit for that. So if anybody doesn't know who he's talking about the coach that goes with Destroying to all those one-on-one tournaments that he does. Listen, if you're looking for a celebrity, you're going to bring Destroying because he going to support his guy. You know what I'm saying? That's a little. I mean, it's not. If that's a play you're looking for, that's not a bad play. I mean, you do. I get.
I kind of put him up. I'm not trying to put him on a pedestal with Deion, but he is a youth mentor, and I think a lot of the guys respect him, including Travis Turner. So I think I saw something today where Travis Turner said he wasn't looking to go to Colorado right now, or he hasn't made a decision. So if anybody could keep him there and stay in his ear, it would probably be him.
That's you know what, man? I like your conspiracy theorists. I usually don't like a lot of people with these random ass stuff, but I can't even fake it.
Something.
That's not a bad look if you want to keep it in the publicity eye, because Destroying is going to keep your name buzzing because that's his guy. So and he has a following. Yeah, he has a whole following on his own. So I like that.
Yeah, and I got I got one more thing to say. This transfer portal is about to get so crazy. So honestly, these 3 and 4 star recruits in high school, they're about to be going everywhere. So I think a lot of these FBS schools are going to be pretty good next year because they're going to be looking for somewhere to go. If these FBS coaches are looking at these kids in the portal, those high school kids are going to be trying to find somewhere to go. So some of these FBS schools might be pretty good next year.
I agree, man. I appreciate the call though, bro. I can't lie. That you really took a left turn, but I like it though. I ain't gonna fake. I like it. Appreciate the call. That's actually not.
I never thought of it. I never thought of it like that.
I never really thought about it. When I heard him say it, I was like, But then when you add Destroying's following, you know he's going to come to the campus to support his guy. He might do one-on-ones at Jackson State.
In the vet.
Listen, man, all publicity is good publicity. That's how you know that's my motto.
Hello.
All publicity is good publicity. So it is what it is. That's not, I mean, I know it's not realistic, but it's not a bad idea. That's what I'm saying. It's not bad. It's actually pretty creative, if I do say so myself. 8163 coming to you.
Hello?
Yes, you are live.
Hey, Scotty, I want to apologize to you. I was on your line the other night, and I wasn't sure. Anyway, my name is Miss B from West Georgia, and I know, hey, Mike,
Hey,
how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
All right, I just wanted to speak to you. I look like y'all can do a old school jam, the top old school song.
Mike's the DJ. I should have Mike do a throwback session on this joker.
Yeah, you know, you played my song the other night. Feel so good. Somebody love you back.
Did. Yeah.
I be jamming.
I do be jamming. I do.
I like y'all to go at it for about 5 minutes one night. That'll be nice. But anyway, Hold on. Anyway, I can't hear.
We're here.
Oh, okay. This is what I want to say. Do anybody ever think how much after Coach Prime had saw all that what was going on and everything started building up about, this stuff was so deep. He said, I don't have no more nights to take no bath in the swimming pool.
That's fair.
Okay, when all the other people had their stuff on mute, the commissioner and all that bull crap, it was so much anybody can take. And this, Mike, y'all got a big old mountain to climb, so y'all might as well get to work.
Thank you, Miss B. Appreciate the call. Hey, listen. Hey, Mike, why you trying to hit that lady with the late night radio voice? You ain't slick. The lady like 50 years old, you know what I'm saying?
Talk to me.
No, you was out here. Hey, how you doing? Like, I heard you. I heard you.
She spoke to me. I was just speaking back.
Boy had the late night. This your boy Mike Reed from the Mike Reed Show. Talking to the ladies of the night. Yeah. We're gonna keep it slow and sexy out here, baby. We're gonna keep it slow and sexy. Next up, let's stay together. Like, come on, man. Bro, I heard you, bro. Like, I heard you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, hit him with that. Mike Larry.
Scotty, you ain't seen nothing yet. Just wait till if KJ ever call in.
Ooh.
Let KJ call in one time. Yeah, I'm gonna get to licking my lips and all type of shit, Scotty.
When we were down in the Jack, Key was like, I think Mike like KJ.
Man, I was looking at KJ.
Ooh. I said he was pretty happy in that picture.
Can you see me? I didn't get the picture.
Oh, you didn't get the picture?
I was thinking about that picture like 2 weeks ago. I said, damn, we took a picture. I ain't even get it.
I'll send it to you. I got you. I was.
But yeah, if she ever call in, I'm gonna have to, get my LL Cool J on,
Boy, stop.
Get my LL Cool J on.
I ain't gonna listen. I ain't gonna knock your hustle, but I can't knock your hustle. Take off this ball. All right, here we go. All right. 1296 coming to you.
Hey, what's going on, fellas? What's going on, Mike? What's going on, Scotty? How y'all doing?
What's good, man?
Hey, listen, man. I don't know why these folks playing crazy, acting like they didn't know what was going to happen. If you look back a couple of shows when they first started talking about Deion probably going to leave, you called it, bro, because you was like what you just say about controlling stuff. He wants to go somewhere where he's in full control. And now look what's happening at Colorado, how you say Shador, the quarterback already. He's in full control. So you had already been telling them from day one. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know what the whole issue is. And I wanted to ask you and Mike a question and see how y'all thought about it. I know you were saying bringing coaches from the high school level to coach at JSU, but what about at the JUCO level? What do y'all think about Coach Jason Brown or Buddy Stevens from EMCC?
Hey, listen. Now, listen. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, I've heard a few people say they don't want a white guy at Jackson State. I've heard that. I have heard that, Mike. So
yeah, I heard that too. It's
already a white guy at Jackson State.
Hey,
no, I'm talking about as a head man. I'm talking about as the head.
That's a hard no. You bring up like the majority of the alumni fan base.
Yeah,
they bring a white guy. That's a hard no.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, but that's the ignorance. That's ignorant.
When you asked me in the car that day, you said, Mike, who would you go after? Who I say?
JB.
Buddy Stevens. No, I said Buddy Stevens.
Buddy Stevens.
Buddy Stevens, yeah.
Yes.
Cause JB, you know how to deal with them black boys. You know he from the hood. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a good call though, man. But other than that, man, good show, man. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man.
Appreciate it. Listen, man. Yeah, some things gotta be strategic, right? Because thank you, God. This is why I keep saying HBCUs don't get out their own freaking way. Colorado is a PWI. They said, listen, we gonna go get a ninja. Okay, we gonna go get this black brother, and he gonna change our program. Black schools are like, no, we can't do the white thing. Listen, it's not about black or white.
It's about football.
It's about football and winning. Football and winning. So I would go JB. Now I have heard JB say he don't like the 4-year thing. He's not a 4-year guy. He thinks he's found his niche at JUCO. But you know,
and then those guys have an incredible network of the JUCO system.
Woo!
Mississippi JUCO is at a high level.
Yeah.
High level, like even before Last Chance U, East was doing their thing. Northwest Community College doing their thing. Gulf Coast Community College doing their thing. Mississippi JUCO is on another level, man. And if you can get a guy that's familiar with the system and familiar with recruit from the JUCO, man, that'll take it to a whole nother level, Scotty.
But that's and people talk about Alcorn, Jay Hobson at Alcorn. He was winning.
Hello. Hey, Alcorn was on fire then.
When they had Jay Hobson, that white man was killing y'all Bamas. So instead of you saying, you should be like, hey, let's try to find our own white guy. Like it's not about, this is the thing with me. It's not about if they hired black people before, if they haven't hired black people before. It's that they're willing to do it. And the fact that you're not willing to do it, you cut off a whole side of a bracket that you could possibly lean on to better your
whole network.
Like the Texas A&M and Commerce dude, they one that just got fired from Texas A&M Commerce that moved his school up. That's a great coach. He's a great coach. Now he don't got no big name behind him, but he's with the X's and O's. Let me ask you this: did a great coach beat Jackson at ULM? No. When he was there? No, he ain't no great coach. Like, let's stop playing it. Southeast Louisiana demolished FAMU. He ain't no great coach. I mean, he ain't no celebrity name. And most of these guys who are winning these high-level games are not celebrity guys. They're football coaches. Oh, tell me.
I'm not, it's honestly, Scotty, I'm not a guy who was into the black and white coach thing. Man, football is, bro, if you know how to coach football, you know how to coach football.
Yeah, Buddy Pugh's a legend. Eric Bieniemy, I'm not coming down to Jackson when I'm making millions.
He's in the league. Why did we do that?
I'm making millions. Why would I come break my ass down to Jackson?
Nah, he in the league. Nah, he had a good side.
I'll take my ass to Colorado before I take my ass to Jackson. I'll tell you that right now. 83-63, that's his alma mater. Hey, Caller, you live.
Yo, fellas, what's going on? Mike Reed, what's up?
What's going on, bro? How you doing?
I'm good, man. I got a question for you. Does Jackson State host the HBCU Combine this off season?
Shit, good question.
What'd he say?
Does Jackson State host the HBCU Combine this off season? Shit, I don't know. Because right now we trying to filter through what was real about what Deion saying, what was fake about what was Deion saying. That's what we trying to figure out right now. Shit.
Dude, I'm still waiting for Diddy to give $1 million. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for Diddy to come out with $1 million check.
I'm just trying to filter through what was real, what was fake, what Deion was saying.
Well, who? You know, that was supposed to be a part of the chain, so somebody got to keep it going. And I mean, who gonna keep it going?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Hey, what if Mike Reed kept it going? The Mike Reed HBCU Combine.
I'll be there.
Hey, hey, Scott, let's make some calls, man. Hey, Blue, help us out with that, Blue. Hey, let's make some calls. Let's make something like that happen.
I'm good everywhere else but Jackson, so I ain't going to the vet. So wherever you have it better not be at the vet. I ain't about to get kicked out again. You can miss me with that. And I know that officer's probably watching it. You're still a lame. You still a lame. And you know what I'm talking about, Debo looking sucker.
When you gonna do the full story time on that, like the whole thing, or are you waiting for the footage to come?
I'm getting the footage together as we speak. I have made a requisition to the Hines County Police Department. I am getting that footage, and once I get the footage, I'm gonna go straight live.
Hey, Scotty, what was our boy? Sheriff. Is it Sheriff Melvin?
Yeah, he was on the opposite side of the field.
Oh, okay. Because that's our boy now.
That's the guy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but listen, we might be looking at legal action. Okay, so I mean, listen. We here at the Offscript Group, we don't play games like that, bro. So if we looking at legal action, I might be suing the Hines County Sheriff Department. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right.
So, but yeah.
Man, y'all boys, y'all have a good show, man. Appreciate you taking my call, man.
Hey, no problem, man. Appreciate the call. Yeah, I don't play them games. Hey, Hezekiah, the boy got associates, but I got a little SAT words in me. I requisitioned for that footage. All right. So yeah, we out here. I'm not playing. Yeah. And you probably watching it, Debo Forrest, Debo Forrest Whitaker looking sucker. But it's all right though. 91-37 and then 68-29. Then we're gonna get up out of here. Hey, caller, you live.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on, Scotty? Have them Bamas paid you your money yet, man?
No, I missed it. I got my list right here. Cash Harris still owes me $500. Wow. And the guy named is Shayna. I ain't never met a man named Shayna, but he owed me $500. So I'm missing $1,000. Shout out to everybody else who paid me, but I'm missing $1,000.
Hey, y'all Bama's get my man together. He got a wedding to pay for. We all know what that feels like.
Come on, man.
Go ahead and take care of Miss Offscript so he can go ahead and buy all them flowers and stuff. So here's my thing. Now that so what do you think about Colorado actually picking up Willie Taggart? Because I know people was talking about him being a replacement at JSU, and Prime that scooped him up.
Yeah, like I said, all the valuable black head coaches, they're going with Deion. That's what it's looking like.
And the other thing is, here's the other thing. There is no ban rules. So how do you think Shedeur is going to do at Colorado? Because, you've been saying this from the beginning, Scotty, a lot of our folks at the HBCU level is really not football people. You seen when Deion showed up, I don't know what time he got in that morning, but you had a couple fans there hollering already. It's going to be loud in that stadium, So how do you think Shedeur going to be up under that pressure? Because they going crazy.
Listen, man, you're absolutely right. I keep saying this. White people are football fans. All right, HBCU fans are they're like you got 50-50 or 60-40 that are football fans, and other ones are just there for the events and all the stuff surrounding it. But at the same time, this is the thing when you're playing with white people, right? They're about football. They're not about all the extra stuff, right? So Deion could get away with a lot of stuff at Jackson that he will not be able to get away with at Colorado, right? So he cannot go out and say the stuff that he's saying. And this is also, he can't control the narrative. He can't control the media. He can't control the commissioner, the conference. He can't do any of that. All that power he had in the SWAC is now null and void. He is a black man on a white totem pole. Okay, that means he at the bottom. So he has to understand he can't move the same way. He can still be Deion, but he has to do it in a certain way, and that's what he's gonna have to come to grips with really quickly.
Right. Well, here's one credit. Colorado, they have given at least 3 brothers a chance to try to get the program around. And I'm here up in Michigan, and Mel Tucker was there. He had a decent year, and he voted for Michigan State. And Mel Tucker making $9.5 million right now. He in the top 10 of coaches because he's at Michigan State. Now, if it was up to me, I would rather have Coach Prime up here at Michigan State versus Mel Tucker. But, he was at Colorado, and he got the bag. So, you can't be happy. You can't be mad at another black man actually securing a bag. But, I heard Deion say something the other day. It's like now his guys who've been rocking with him,
those guys about to be millionaires right now. And so, you can't really hate on that,
I would never hate on black people getting money. That's never my thing. That's why I made the video that I made to try to put it in perspective for a lot of people. The only thing is this, right? And I appreciate the call. And I had a talk with a few of my mentors. They said the thing that bothered them the most about the Deion Sanders situation is that Deion went for the short money instead of the long-term play, right? So the short money is jumping to Colorado, getting the $5 million. The long-term play is building the SWAC into a self entity that could generate millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? So the example that my mentor used was this. He said, Mark Zuckerberg building Facebook. When he was in the process of building Facebook, I believe Google came up to him and said, yo, we'll offer you $100 million and we'll buy it off of you. He says, no, now it's worth 5 or 6 billion. That's the long play. You get what I'm saying? That's the long outlook that a lot of, you know what I'm saying? We don't have that same outlook. We want the quick money, the fast money. And I think, and I kept telling y'all this, and no hate, no nothing, but I kept saying this, and Mike, you can contest to this. I said, listen, until Deion built something within the SWAC that was going to stay long-term residually for everybody, that's when you knew how big his impact was. And I kept saying, if he could have brought the playoff system to HBCU football in the Celebration Bowl and having those 2 bowl games before, that is residual impact that would change the SWAC's direction and probably change the whole NCAA for FCS in the grand scheme of things. That's the play I was hoping Deion was going to go for, because he kept reaching for white stuff. He was reaching to get there, not reaching to pull it down. You know what I'm saying? Not reaching to pull the idea or the concept down. It's really funny to me how everybody thought they could go to FBS because Deion said so. How everybody thought they could do whatever Deion said, y'all thought he could do it because he said it. But why did he never bring up the fact of, hey, let's do our own playoff? The FCS has a playoff. Let's do an HBCU playoff. That was my biggest pet peeve, and I would have wished Deion would have fought for that before he left. But go ahead, Mike.
Scotty, I totally agree with everything you just said. And I don't know where this narrative come from. First of all, everybody I talk to, the Jackson State community, we're very appreciative of Deion, what he has done for the university, for the athletic program, for the SWAC. But when we bring up issues like that, Scotty, we get called a hater, sour, and all this other stuff. I don't know where this narrative come from. Nobody from Jackson State called Deion a sellout. Nobody from Jackson State called Deion a coon. And you got people like Charlemagne and Shannon Sharp going out here putting out these false narratives. That probably came from those crazy people on Twitter. But that didn't come from Jackson State University. We are very appreciative of what Deion has did, but we still feel like we were sold a dream. And I'm gonna stand on that. I'm standing on it, Scott. I still feel like I was sold a dream. And Kofi said it best Monday night. Like, we feel like this because we were so invested into this. And that's why we felt some type of way. I feel still like I was sold a dream, but I done got over the emotion part. I'm happy for Deion. Go get your money, brother. I'm wishing him much success. I might go to a Colorado game. I don't know if Scotty let me ride with him, because Scotty VIP at the Colorado games now. So if he let me ride with him, I probably go. But that's how I feel. I was sold a dream, and I'm standing on it.
I'll say this: one, there was some Jackson State people. There was some Jackson State people pretty upset. There was a name.
We didn't call that man on sell out on coons.
Especially Tamona. Tamona's still in her feelings. That girl, it's been 72 hours. That girl still listens to Sade Ain't Got No Man. She is in her bro. If you watch her Twitter stuff, bro, she is in her feelings. That girl is that girl gone. That girl gone.
But you can't base everybody's. You can't base.
I said there's a few people. There was a few people I saw on Twitter that was calling that man a coon.
They was going hard on Twitter.
Yeah. She is. Listen, she over there. Listen, I'm telling you, Timon over there. How did you get here? Bitch, I took the bus. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she over here is sad, boy. Oh my God, eating bonbons and everything. 0525 coming to you.
Hey, Scotty, how you doing?
What's up, man? What's the goodie?
Hey, Scotty, how you doing?
What's up?
Hey, this Jay calling from Mobile. Alcorn, man.
What's goodie?
Not much. I just tuned in about 5 or 10 minutes ago. I think they ought to probably call Jay Hobson, maybe. Hello.
Are you looking for a cosign? You want a bomb? What you looking for? Like, because I'm not giving you that. I'm not giving you that.
Well, you ain't got to give me that, but okay, I can give you a reason why they might should.
All right, give me a reason then.
Because what he did at Alcorn, and he didn't stay for 2.5 years at Alcorn. He stayed 4 years with nothing. And he's a real great coach. He was there whenever I was there as a student. Like, he was there. And I seen like how he changed things around. But see, I was talking to a friend of mine. He's a Jackson State guy. And he was like, we don't want Jay Hobson simply because of his skin color. Let's just keep it. This is what he said. I'm like, we trying to win games. You know what I'm saying? Well, they trying to win games, not we. But they trying to win games, you know. And I just think that'll be a good thing for them. At least just call him and see would he be interested to, like, come for an interview.
Let me say this.
Because
I haven't been around SWAC culture for very long. But what I will tell you is the Alcorn fans will be on your ass because they're going to be like, you got to copy us. You trying to be like us. Like, you don't listen. A lot of things I wouldn't do because people won't be saying stuff, but that's just not something. That's like, okay, let me give you a good example. That's like you and your homie, they best friends, or like, no. Like you and somebody, like, y'all not enemies, but y'all like frenemies. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't really mess with each other like that. And then I got a girl, and then I see you with a girl, and it's the same girl I was just with. And I'm like, yo, like, oh man, I had, you know what I'm saying? That's how that is, bro. Like, you cannot do that in the SWAC realm. That's not cool, bro. That is just not cool. Like, I get the Dooley and PV situation. That's a little different. But the Jay Hobson, a white man, passing a white man back and forth, that's a little different. That's a little different, bro. That's a little different. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's a little different.
Hey, but you gotta look at it like this. It worked out for us. It should work out for them.
As an Alcorn, I wouldn't even want that to happen. You ain't a real Alcorn fan. I hung up on him. He ain't a real
Man, we don't want no Alcorn sloppy seconds.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Diddy didn't pay that money. That's from the Dion camp.
Diddy didn't pay that money. So Diddy would cap.
Diddy all cap.
Man, it's a whole bunch of capping going around. Got it.
Yeah, take that. He ain't paid up. Diddy did not pay that $1 million. He just did it for the publicity. 6455 coming to you. Hey, calling you live. All right, gotta go. 0658 coming to you. Hey, calling you live.
Yo, Scotty. Yo, what's good? How y'all doing?
What's goody?
Cool. Hey, yo, I was just gonna ask, are you gonna be covering like Colorado stuff, or like you going to just do like slacking me at?
This is a strictly Colorado channel after the spring game. This is strictly.
No, let me just say why, because bro, I don't want to watch these. It has nothing to do with race. I just appreciate it. Seeing a lot of black YouTube content creators, get their followers up, covering, the SWAC and covering the MEAC and HBCUs, and just following strictly Dion, helped a lot of people. And I would rather see more black people winning, getting content, like getting followers on it, covering the content, than some white dude. Maybe I'm biased, maybe, but no, I just appreciate the show, and thanks for letting me call in.
Hey, no problem, man. Yeah. Listen, guys. January 1st, when the new year hit, straight buffs, baby.
I ain't gonna even lie to you. I was so in my feelings and so salty on Sunday.
Yeah.
Watching Dion press conference and him talking to the players. I was so in my feelings.
Bro, you'd probably like to do it off belly. You gonna get yours. You gonna get yours.
You know he had a banana. I don't like that shit.
I don't like that shit at all.
That shit. That's how it was.
I'm gonna jump down with that. I'm gonna jump down with that, Bama. I'm gonna jump down with that, Bama. Yeah, that's how it was. Yeah. Listen, after January 1st, yeah, this is a strictly Colorado channel.
Go Bulls.
I don't know what to tell y'all. You gonna have to go somewhere else. You ain't gotta go home. But you gotta get up out of here. It's all Colorado Go Buffs after this, baby.
So I need to go hook up with Oregon so we can do a show every Wednesday.
Hey, look.
I need to go get with Oregon.
Colorado State. Go jump on Colorado.
No, I'm not going to Colorado State.
Yeah,
no.
Oh, we gonna do this. No, I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding.
I gotta go to Oregon or Utah.
Yeah. I'm kidding, guys. Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I'm really not, but I am. I'm not. Yeah, I need to try to get this paper. I got a wedding to pay for, man. And you know what I'm saying? And Jackson State, TC Taylor don't pay the All Core, Fred McNair don't pay the bills, baby. You know what I'm saying? They don't pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? Let's go Buffs. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we stop. 64-55 coming to you. Hey, I'm about to say, hey, Colorado, you live. Hey, oh my God. Hey, caller, you live. How you call back and still not on the phone?
There we go.
Hello.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. I had to get through laughing. You said, hey, Colorado, you live. Mike, I have to say something. I'm so disappointed in you. I can't you sit up here and say Jackson State wasn't calling the sellout or a coon. You're so full of crap right there until it ain't even funny. You know good and well.
Facts.
It was y'all alumni students. And you have the right to be. I ain't saying you shouldn't be mad. And if your feelings hurt, and we know how that is. You're human and you upset. But don't act like you weren't calling them no names. Now, come on now. Hey. Yeah, I wish there was a way that Scotty could hang up on you for saying that.
Drop them.
Come on now. But I just wanted to say, Scotty, I'm going to the Celebration Bowl. I'm going to the Celebration Bowl because it's in the A and it's where I am. So I'm going to go enjoy the Celebration Bowl. I hope Jackson State win. I'm going to tell y'all something. I got to keep it 100. I had never heard of Jackson State in my life for its football before Dion. I had never heard of Scotty before Dion. So all y'all owe Dion a little credit because I'm telling you, that's how I got to you all. Now, I loved Scotty when I got here. I loved him when I got here.
Thank you. Thank you.
But I didn't. That was the way I heard about it. Now I'm just keeping it 100.
I feel you. I'm the same boat.
And I want Scotty to get his money. To hell with Puffy Combs. Because Puffy Combs wasn't gonna pay that no way. He was just running his mouth. But I want Scotty to get his money for all y'all that placed that bet. Y'all need to do the right thing.
Yep.
And that's all I got to say. Good night, gentlemen. I'm enjoying the show. I'm gonna watch.
Appreciate it.
Bye.
Yeah, listen.
Hey, Scotty. Now, I ain't saying what no name calling going on because I called Dion every name in the good book except sell out a coon. Now I called that line muff. You know, I called this other line muff and a cap ass dude and all type of shit, Scotty. But we just didn't say sell out a coon. I just think they were crossing the line. But he got his share of the name calling Saturday night, Sunday morning.
I just wish that, you would have listened to your boy. Because I would have saved you from the pain.
Hey, I should have, Scotty, you were right, though. The entire time.
I was trying to tell you, bro.
And then your segment on the hypocrite. Oh, that just had me. Hey, I already was emotional, Scotty. And then you came and did the segment and talked about the president and what was going on. Because we didn't know what was going on behind the scenes, Scotty. So that just had me in a whirlwind. That just had me sad for all HBCU football. Like, damn, we can't never get this shit right. We can't never get this shit right.
You said you be here by now.
I was sick. Y'all, I just Sunday morning, I didn't want to get out the bed. I just laid in my bed. And then you see the videos of Dion rapping everybody ass up.
Yeah.
That shit up.
Yeah.
And then next thing I know, he in fucking Colorado, in Boulder, Colorado, talking about ain't no crime and all that, man. Oh man.
He said he breathing fresh air.
Oh man, I call him every name in the good book, Scott.
The book that you was reading?
Yeah, I threw out the Dion book Saturday night. I threw that book away. That book is out the door. Cause that book ain't nothing but full of lies, false narrative, propaganda. That's what that book full of.
Oh man, not lies and propaganda.
Lies, propaganda.
Lies and propaganda. No, man, I would have never thought. I would have never thought.
It's like shout out to Kofi, man. It's like Kofi said. Moses leading the people, and halfway he said, "Oh, no, I gotta get up out of here, y'all. I'm gonna have to get up out of here, y'all. Y'all just have to cross the sea by yourself."
This is the Heartbreak Hotel. This is the.
I was down bad, Scott. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was down bad.
All right, man. Hey, listen, guys, we appreciate your time, man. Hey, we appreciate everybody that called in. Mike, shout out your YouTube channel that you got going.
Oh yeah, YouTube, the Mike Reed Show. Man, subscribe, follow me. I just did a piece on the state of HBCU football. Well, that's where I originally got all my emotions out. That's why I kept it cool. I kept it cordial. You know, I waited some time so the emotions can bear down, and then I spoke with an open mind. And it's a good piece. It's like 2 hours long. We really got it in. Shout out everybody who already subscribed and comment on my stuff and watch it. But just subscribe to your boy. You know, I got some good pieces.
It's 600 people over there. Go over there, subscribe. Take y'all asses from there right over there. It's too easy. The Mike Reed Show. Subscribe. Do what you do, but watch my shoes. All right.
Hey, Scott. I got one more thing.
Go ahead.
I told you I wasn't gonna do it. I can't help myself. I gotta break this shit.
Right.
Oh, Vincent Dancy is leaving Mississippi Valley State University and taking his ass to Colorado with Scotty and Dion.
I ain't want to say nothing. I really didn't. I mean, we both got our tickets at the same time. I really didn't want to say nothing. Listen. We actually on the same flight while you playing.
I'm hearing as a defensive analyst. And I'm hearing around like $237,000 a year, which is
hold on. Now I'm not getting paid $237. I'm just doing a free trip. How he get paid to?
Hey, you gotta call your boy Dion.
Yeah,
he giving out money like that. I might have to, you know, reconsider.
Yeah. I might have to. God, 237. That's
but the news will break tomorrow. He's gonna tell the team tomorrow at 11 o'clock. So the world will know tomorrow at 11 o'clock. So,
man, shout out to Coach Dancy for everything he's done. Shout out to Mike Reed for breaking the story. I didn't know you even cover Valley.
Hey, my phone been blowing up all night, Scott. The whole time we're on the show, my phone going crazy.
Well, we didn't know there was Valley fans out there. We appreciate you, Mike, for covering Valley. Your true alma mater.
Hey, me and Famous Amos going live tomorrow to discuss the Valley news. So
now we're serious. I'm not.
We're serious.
No, we're serious. Mike's right. It's very serious. Like we're not. I mean, I am going to Colorado, but I mean, I've already talked to Deion's camp. I said, yo, y'all got to bring me out for spring bang. And they said, we'll see what we can do. So I have talked to Deion's camp to see if they can bring me out for spring bang. So, you know, that's if me and Deion still cool by them. But yeah, the Vincent Dancy news is real.
Oh, yeah.
Vincent Dancy news is absolutely real. He will be stepping down as the head coach at Mississippi Valley State. Now, from what I've been hearing, Coach Wade is supposed to be the guy, the former wide receiver at Valley.
Yeah.
I heard he's supposed to be the guy taking that position at Valley. That's what we're on the street.
Let me get Hakeem on his phone. Chop it up with him. See what his thoughts are.
That's what I heard. So shout out to Hakeem. This will be his first hire as an AD.
Hey, at least he get to get his guy in, Scotty.
You know what I'm saying? So
always good to get your guy in.
Yeah. So I would love to see who he chooses to decide. Matter of fact, who even wants that Valley job is the question. Oh, Jesus Christ. But we'll see where we go from there. But hey, Mike, we appreciate you for breaking that news. Make sure you go, guys, to Mike Reed Show, YouTube. Subscribe to my man's channel. You already know Mike Reed gonna give you the funny, the laughs. And we might have to have you DJ on here for a nice little segment or something.
Hey, I gotta talk to you off air about how you get around the copyright and all this stuff, Scotty.
Oh, well, I just take it. I just take it on the yeah. When I do certain stuff, I just take it on the chin. Like if I want to do it, I just take it on the chin. I'm like, I can't monetize that. So
because they be hitting me with it every time I try to. Yeah. I try when I play 2K, they hit me with it because of the music on 2K.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's different, guys. It's different. But hey, guys, we appreciate your time. All right, till next time. You know what I'm gonna do. I'ma holla. God bless it. People asking me why I got my hair did. I got an engagement shoot on Saturday. All right. So me and Key are taking engagement photos. So be on the lookout, and you know what I'm saying. So if you guys would like to support the engagement, you guys can go to our website. All right. So I'm out, guys. Peace.